But who better than me?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Base Talks. So as always, please like and subscribe, share with a friend, a colleague, a relative, an associate, an enemy, any and all in between. It's appreciated. Now, first things first, I got to shout out Dwayne Sinclair, Mr. Hotshot himself. He was the one that allowed me to get a little bit of time with Joshua BUATSI, or as I should be, mentioning him, Joshua BUATSI, as that is how his name is pronounced, in Ghana, outside of the UK. It was a very, very brief interview. It was towards the end of the day, but he did grace me with a few minutes. I know he spoke to a couple of other people as well, but I always appreciate the time. We had a nice little chop up, not as long as the previous one, but definitely it's something I would like to try and do over an extended period. So again, he's another person I would like to get on one of the shows. That being said, please watch, give us your comments, and let us know what you think. This is Base the Kid, the hardcore casual, delighted to once again be joined by Joshua Sena Kwase BUATSI. My guy, listen, Josh, how have you been? It's been a little while since obviously February with the Dan Nazeez fight. How have you been taking things in your stride since then?
I've been good, thank you, man. Very up and down, bro, because, there was a fight that was meant to happen in June, didn't happen. Possibility of it happening again, but look, this is where we are. So I'm grateful, man. It's a good card to be on. I'll say again, every fighter wants to be on a Riyadh season card, and the call came and I wasn't going to deny it.
Very quickly, on that fight that hasn't happened yet, in your heart of hearts, number one, do you think it's going to happen? Number two, do you think the other team wants it?
I think it's going to happen. In terms of the other team wanting it, I know that the fighter wants it. I don't know about the team, but I can categorically speak and say the fighter wants it.
Okay, now let's talk about this fight, because after what happened on the 5 versus 5, we now realise that I'm going to call him Bill Hutchinson because I can't call him by the W, you know what I mean? But that's a tough fight. That's a tough out right there. So what do you feel like you're going to have to prepare for him moving forward?
Look, we've seen what he's good at. Beat Spider, who's a credible opponent. Do you know what I mean? If you beat Spider, I can respect you, you feel me? So I know it's going to be a good hard fight, so I'll be away immediately to start preparation for that. I say start, but preparation has already begun. But I'll be away to, now let's say, enter camp.
He likes to switch it. Is that something that you're going to feel comfortable with in the ring? And obviously you're going to do preparations for it in your training camp, but is that something that you've got any sort of adversions about? I
think, look, at this point of life, I've seen both stance, orthodox southpaw, switch hitting. Some men stand squared, they don't have a stance. Whatever it is, I've seen it, so it's not something I'm thinking about.
When you look at the fight, how do you kind of envision it playing out? What kind of trajectory do you think it's going to go? The momentum shifts and changes. Like, how do you picture it in your mind as you're getting closer to that date now?
I think what it is that there's 12 rounds, and when you go in there, you make sure you win every round. That's how I see it. I try to win each round as much as I can. So I don't see it as, I might give away the first 4 or 5, get him tired and then come back in. I don't play the fight like that.
Okay, well look, I guess the last one I'll ask you, you said there's 12 rounds for you, you want to win every round, but realistically, do you see it going the 12 rounds, or are you trying to get it done inside the distance?
I mean, that's something that we have to wait on the night of the fight. What my job is to do is to prepare for the 12 rounds, to make sure I win every round of it. If it comes earlier, happy days, bro. I won't deny it. If a knockout comes, I'll be happy.
Well, look, Josh, do you want to just give a word to anyone who's watching now, maybe your opponent, anyone who just watches and supports you, just a quick word to them?
The message to my opponent is simple. I just said to him, look, I'll be seeing you soon. So he knows that I know it. So definitely I'll be seeing him soon. To anyone else watching, just the same. Every day above the ground is a good day, bro. We're blessed.
I hear you. Look, Josh, best of luck, man. All the best.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, yeah. Shout out to Joshua BUATSI. Like I said, very quick, very, very to the point, but I got everything I needed to get out of that. He seems locked in. And I think in terms of stylistically, I actually think that Hutchinson is a good matchup for him. It's going to be one of those ones where I think those first couple of rounds are going to be problematic. But I do think it will be a situation that come probably rounds 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll get into like the meat and bones of this fight, and it will definitely, I feel like it will catch fire in and amongst that period of time. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, like, subscribe and share if you're not already, and I will catch you on the next video. But until then, peace.